The last Tarzan movie came out in 2016, and since then, we haven't seen any new live-action takes on the iconic Edgar Rice Burroughs character. However, Sony Pictures seems to have big plans for the jungle hero. In 2022, news broke that Sony is aiming for a complete reimagining of Tarzan, though the studio hasn't officially confirmed anything yet. Apparently, they acquired the screen rights from the Burroughs estate. Fun fact, the first 11 Tarzan books are actually in the public domain. Sony's revamp might aim to modernize Tarzan for today's audience, addressing criticisms of the original stories, which often leaned into themes like colonialism, the white savior trope, and outdated racial and gender stereotypes. But there's a catch. Tarzan sits in a weird spot between public and private ownership. While the early books are public domain, the later ones are still protected, and the Burroughs estate owns the trademark. So while anyone could technically make a Tarzan movie, they can't legally use the trademark name without permission. That said, every movie needs a director who can bring it to life like never before, and for this Tarzan reboot, a visionary director could be the game changer. Someone who can push beyond the adventure-focused versions we've seen before and create something truly unique. Fans have thrown around ideas, and Christopher Nolan's name pops up a lot as a dream pick. Nolan is known for crafting deep, complex narratives and exploring heavy moral conflicts, which could give Tarzan's story a fresh and compelling edge. Imagine a visually stunning, emotionally rich tale diving into Tarzan's struggle with his dual identity and the shadow of colonial themes, all told with Nolan's signature style. It could be a whole new way of looking at the character, blending action, drama, and thought-provoking ideas like no Tarzan movie has before. And let's not forget one of Nolan's trademarks, minimal CGI and a focus on practical effects and real locations. That grounded, authentic feel is exactly what a Tarzan reboot needs to bring the jungle to life in a way that feels raw and immersive. That said, Christopher Nolan might be a bit too busy to swing into the jungle anytime soon. He's currently tied up with a mysterious new project set to drop on July 17, 2026, through Universal. Robert Pattinson is teaming up with him again for this one, alongside a star-studded cast including Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Lupita Nyong'o, and Zendaya. Typically Nolan, the plot is totally under wraps, but rumors are flying. From a period vampire thriller to a high-octane helicopter action flick. Filming is set to kick off in early 2025, with Nolan and his Syncope partner Emma Thomas producing. Pattinson's plate is pretty full too, as he's gearing up to don the cape again for Matt Reeves' The Batman sequel, though the exact dates are still up in the air. So while it's fun to dream about Nolan reinventing Tarzan, his current project lineup might just steal the spotlight, for now at least. When it comes to Tarzan movies, one stands head and shoulders above the rest: Disney's 1999 animated Tarzan. This masterpiece not only won an Oscar and Golden Globe for Best Original Song, shout out to Phil Collins, but also snagged 9 Annie Award nominations for everything from its animation to direction, voice acting, and writing. It's no wonder this version remains a fan favorite. For live-action classics, though, most fans still revisit the originals, even if some of their themes don't age well. Tarzan and His Mate is often hailed as the best live-action Tarzan film, earning a spot in the National Film Registry in 2003 and holding a perfect 100% score on Rotten Tomatoes. It's the gold standard of early Tarzan adventures and continues to resonate with classic film buffs. Fans on Reddit have also shared their favorites. In a thread asking for recommendations beyond the animated movie, user MovieMike007 suggested Tarzan's Greatest Adventure, praising it as the most faithful to the spirit of the books and highlighting its impressive cast, which included Anthony Quayle and a young Sean Connery. Another standout is Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan, Lord of the Apes. While it may not hold the same nostalgic charm as Disney's take, it has a unique claim to fame as the only live-action Tarzan movie to score Oscar nominations, 3 to be exact. Ralph Richardson was nominated for Best Supporting Actor, while the film also got nods for Best Screenplay and Best Makeup. For fans seeking a more serious take on the Tarzan story, Greystoke is a must-watch. There's been a lot of buzz lately about Henry Cavill potentially stepping into the role of Tarzan. After Warner Brothers' unsuccessful attempt to revive the franchise with The Legend of Tarzan in 2016, Sony Pictures has taken over, ready to give the jungle hero another shot. For those who need a refresher, Tarzan, created by Edgar Rice Burroughs, tells the story of a young British nobleman raised by apes in the African jungle after being stranded there as a child. The tale has been retold countless times, starting with the 1918 silent film Tarzan of the Apes and later becoming a Disney classic with its 1999 animated hit. Warner Brothers tried their hand at a reboot with The Legend of Tarzan, starring Alexander Skarsgård, Margot Robbie, Christoph Waltz, and Samuel L. Jackson. Directed by Harry Potter's David Yates, the movie earned about $350 million worldwide. Unfortunately, harsh reviews and a $40 million loss sunk any hopes of a sequel. Now, enter Henry Cavill, who seems like the perfect fit to take on Tarzan. With standout performances in Man of Steel, The Witcher, and Mission Impossible Fallout, Cavill has the ideal mix of physicality, charisma, and emotional depth to bring the character to life. His take could strike a balance between Tarzan's primal wild side and a modern sophistication, making him both relatable and compelling. Plus, Cavill's star power would likely draw in fans from his DC Universe days and other franchises, giving the reboot a solid head start at the box office. Adding to the excitement is speculation that Tom Holland might also join the cast. If Cavill and Holland team up, it could inject fresh energy into the franchise and broaden its appeal to both longtime Tarzan fans and newcomers. Imagine a Tarzan who doesn't just swing through the jungle, but also navigates modern themes like conservation and environmentalism with wit and charm. That's a story that could really resonate today. Meanwhile, Cavill is also hard at work on another major project, the Warhammer 40K series for Prime Video. A lifelong fan of the game, Cavill is not just starring but also producing, ensuring the adaptation stays faithful to its roots. His passion for Warhammer is no secret. He shared his love for the universe and even posted photos of himself painting miniatures back in 2021. Though the series is still in pre-production, with Amazon finalizing the deal in late 2023, fans are already hyped. The show will likely be effects heavy, so don't expect to see it until at least 2025. In the meantime, Cavill's dedication to the project is keeping excitement high, much like his involvement in The Witcher. Whether he's swinging through the jungle as Tarzan or leading the charge in Warhammer 40K, Cavill looks set to dominate screens in the coming years. His passion and commitment to his roles makes these projects all the more exciting. As a female lead, Scarlett Johansson could be a stellar pick for Jane Porter, bringing intelligence, bravery, and emotional depth to the role. Jane is more than a sidekick, she's Tarzan's equal and a bridge between worlds. Johansson's blend of strength and vulnerability, evident in Marriage Story and Black Widow, makes her ideal for a modern Jane. With her starring role in Jurassic World Rebirth, she's already diving into themes of survival and nature, perfect preparation for Tarzan's world. Paired with Henry Cavill, their chemistry could redefine the Tarzan-Jane dynamic, offering a fresh, empowering take that resonates with today's audience. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.